Hello, everybody. This is JudiciousFire. Welcome back. And today we are going to do a Fortress Feud. It just started. Let's see here. Oh, we got some great guilds. My gosh, we're taking on some big teams here. Okay, let's form some teams here. Okay, I'm going to start by making one super team, a team that I don't think is going to get defeated. Let's go Dove in the back, Lava up front, Laz up here. Let's do this. Lava down here, Laz here, up here, Rosa. Let's go Tree back here for his damage reduction and his healing ability. Excuse me, his revive ability. Let's put Walla in there for his heals. And let's put Dove right there in the center. Okay, good. It's a green team. Let's try. Are there one, two? We got about three other greens. It's not too bad. Let's try a red team, actually. Let's do Nubis up front. Let's reset that. Let's do Nubis down here. Let's do Mike up front. Remove. Let's do Sass up front. Mike over here. 2 white, 1 red. Let's do Bogey straight in the back. Let's remove that. Let's put Captain Grandma back there, right in the center. Can I do that? No, I can't. Remove. I'm gonna have to do another. If I put a green in there, will it work? Yes, it will. If I put another green, put her in there to revive, and we'll do Ashura up front. Do Demo behind. Camo. Ghoul. Gunny. Let's try. No, you can't use a white. What happens if I do a green? I'm fine if I do a green. Remove. Let's try. What about if I do a red? That's good too. All right, nice. Let's do that. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. As I said in my prior Fortress Feud video, it'd be great if this were once a week at a half an hour, rather than every 2 weeks for an entire hour. I think after an hour it gets to be a little much. One 30-minute game round is plenty. They have it broken up into 3 20-minute game rounds. That's twice as much Fortress Feud time as I need personally. Last time I made a mistake by taking center in the first 5 minutes, and I just stayed there for the next 55 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get more capture points for my team. Kind of stuck down here. Let's just send 2 down here. Let's send 3 over here. I'll try to get some capture points and try to cover some ground for our team. Why can't I capture here? Why can't I move ahead? Trying to move. What's happening? I can move there. Very good. Okay, I had to wait till that mini castle got cleared out. Trying to get capture points. Did it send me back? Is there some kind of strange glitch going on here? What the heck is going on here? Well, in the meantime, I'll take this. That's fine. Just try and take as much ground as possible. Not worry about center. Okay, I took 2. Let's move down here. Three's okay. Let's move 3 over. Now, we only have like 4 people online, okay? We only have 4, like maybe 4 guild members online. So if I had, 50 teammates online right now, I would be asking people to fill in the castles I'm capturing and to fill them up with our team members. But there's only 4 of us, maybe 5. I communicated to those 4 or 5 prior to this video. I told them all about what we were going to try to do with, just a few people online. I don't like to ever open up chat screens or to record some kind of talk between guild members because I have no idea what someone's going to say. I don't expect any guild member to be saying something inappropriate, not at all. But I think that there's a certain privacy that people presume when they're in a chat screen that it's not going to be recorded. So I stay out of the chats and just communicate what we're going to do as a guild in a Fortress Feud situation prior to me filming. Let's go down here. So we got Team 2 is working. Let's go over here with Team 2. And if we win with Team 3, we'll move right. Okay, 3 was successful. Take 1 up. We'll go... Take 2 back down there. One was successful. Three was good. Let's move 3. Let's move 1. Move 2 over there again. It's fine. Let's move 3 over here. I don't want the center now. The center's going to the green team. I don't want the center to fill up with their troops, with their teams. So I'm going to try to get into center. I know it's only 12 minutes left. 8 minutes have only gone by, but I don't want that center to fill up with 15 teams. I don't know how many members are online in their guilds, but I'm suspecting that they're going to have quite a few. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Let's move 1 over here. Let's move 1 in. Go back with 3. I'm trying to get capture points with teams 2 and 3. I'm now diverting team 1, my super team, directly in the center. Let's take a look. See what's happening in the center. Now we're fighting guild guards right now. Did I lose team 2? My gosh. Yes, it did. Let's go creation up front, Theme in the back, Spirit up here, Storm right there. Done. Let's move team 2 over here. Everybody's fighting, teams 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm taking on, it looks like 5 teams right now. I think it's bad luck to look. Let's see what happens. If it changes, if the center base turns blue, I know I'm successful. If my number 1 underneath the center base disappears, I know my team died. too long and strenuous a game mode to worry about every little team. And you got 3 rounds, so sometimes it's disadvantageous to have a team survive through the rounds because maybe you only have 3 or 4 members of the team left, and you can't repopulate that team until every member dies, even if the new round begins. So, it can go either way. Boy, that team 2 again got knocked out. There's somebody in this base right here that's, team 3 got knocked out. There's some pretty good teams out here tonight. I can tell. They're knocking some of my guys left and right. Let's put Rowdy up in front. Let's put the plant back there. No, he's not going to help us at all. Let's go with, sweet goodness. Let's go with Cupie Pie. Let's go with this man. Let's go with this guy. Let's go with Mr. Drax. Do that in the back. Let's put her up there. Let's put this man right here. Put her right there. That's good. Hey, I took center. All right, nice. I'm just gonna sit there now, and hopefully not have to deal with anybody. I'm gonna go definitely up, not left. Whoever's in that, whoever's down here, is causing some trouble. I don't know. Somebody from Purple Pumpkins. Now, my teams 2 and 3 aren't that great, but you can see that we're running out of time here. And I can always remake those teams as soon as the last 7 minutes and 55 seconds goes off. Okay, I'm kind of getting surrounded here in the center base. I expect to be taking some attacks pretty soon. See how this goes. What's happening over here? How many guys are in here? 2 more. I think all my teams just got busted up. Yep. Yeah, this is what you get when you don't have 7 super teams you can put together. Okay, let's see who else I want to do. Let's put the Destroyer up in there. And let's put our buddy McTessa. She's gonna be all right. Let's put Ronan in the back. Let's put our man up here. Put this guy here. Put this guy here. This guy's in the back. Throw her on there. That's good. My team won. Everybody's still alive. It's nice. Let's check it out. What's going on here? Purple Pumpkin. I think I'm just going to get slaughtered with teams 2 and 3. See where we are right now on points. In our division, $830, $850. Okay, 2 lost. We'll just grab people randomly. Do Pally. Just throw this man in there. A little bit of healing from our friend here. We won't put up in front, put Snowy in front. Okay, I'm under attack, definitely. They have to beat that guard first. right, good. We got him. Under attack again. That's a heck of a team we're facing. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I hope I can hold. Still fighting. It's me versus 5 teams. That's just fantastic. It's bad look to look. Let's just see how it works. All right, we got even with the junkie team, we made it. Try to get some more capture points. This is all I can do. I can't take a base and guard it simultaneously. Okay, so my strategy is just to try to turn things blue and do our best and hope that somebody is going to fill in the gap behind me. You can't forward ahead while staying in the same place. Okay, it's an oxymoron. So I'm trying to take some ground. If I simply sat and defended a base, nothing would happen. Okay, we'd have 0 capture points, or at least I would. And as far as this scoring system is concerned, we would fail immediately. Let's try 2. Let's try 3. Okay, we're battling in 3 different places. We've got 2 minutes left on the countdown clock. If we can hold center for these remaining 2 minutes, then we'll get center capture points for this round. Do I want to start? I'm not going to start a second team. It's too close to the end, and that team will be out there when the new round begins. I want to start fresh with a new team that I can build. It's team 2. I'm going to do the same with team 3. If it dies, I'm not going to send more guys out right now. Wait till the round refreshes. Okay. It's me versus, oh my gosh, I lost 2 of my guys. I lost Tree, and I lost, looks like Walla Walla. That's trouble. Okay, 1 more minute. Come on, baby. Yeah, we still held center, even with 4 guys on our team. They would have to take this in the next 30 seconds. I don't think anybody's going to be able to do that. All right, very good. Now, the problem is, though, 4 of my best heroes, the ones that are remaining alive, they're stuck in the center even after the new round begins. And it would be great to get them back and plug in the other 2 heroes, but I am unable to do that. So I'm going to try not to use those 2 heroes in building the other 2 teams. That way, if I lose the center, I can still build that super team all over again. Let's see here. Okay, new teams. You can't do that, can you? And where's the other one? Oh, is Walla? Don't let me do that. All right, let's see here. Let's try. What was that second team? They were real good. We'll go bogey in the. Nah, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go bogey up front, so he procs immediately. We're gonna go her right there in the center. We're going to go. You know what? Let's remove her. Let's put her right there. No, she gotta be center. Let's do Ashura up here. Let's do her to bring him back. I got red, green. Let's do Nub. And let's do a demo. Let's go Mike up in front and Sass. And our buddy Kamo. And Golem to heal. This man back there. You know what? Let's do Sass remove. We'll put him here. And we're going to throw Sass in the back to come charging in. Oh, real nice. Okay, let's go to I don't want to go left. There's a couple of teams in there that would really are trouble. I'm going to be able to go up. I have to wait till this stops fighting up here. Looks like Road to Top 5 is about to take this. Yep, we'll go 2. We'll also go 3. Take a look here. I was able to plug my guys back in. Okay, excellent. Because they had refresh at the beginning of the round. I was uncertain. So I was able to put my 2 missing heroes back in. That's great. Always remember that. You can put your heroes back in after the round has completed if they've been revived. Even if the team is already out on the board. You can plug in those couple of heroes that are missing. You can't retake your position if you lost all 6 of them. After a fresh round, but you can plug in the ones that died along the way. Let's see where we are in terms of points thus far. I got 1,500. It's a little bit more than twice what the other folks have, but still, we're going to really get torn apart. We don't have the people online. It could be 5 of us versus 25 of them. Team 2. Move over there pretty soon. Go 3. Now imagine if we're coming up in 5 minutes and 48 seconds to the half-hour mark. Imagine if there was just 5 minutes and 43 seconds left in this. That would be great. It would be a real exciting half hour. But it does begin to drag and grind during the course of an entire hour of this style of gameplay. Now, if they gave me individual battle screens like they do in Lost Battlefield, where I can see what's going on, I don't have to do this little spyglass magnification stuff, that would be make it a little bit more interactive, a little bit more fun. Looks like Team 2 didn't make it. Or Team 3. Looks like Team 3 lost. See where we are. Team 3. Okay, let's put the GS. Let's put the Tricks. Let's put the Creation. Let's put our buddy Athene. Let's put a Spirita. Green, I get what? Yep, Green Warden team. I like that. Still got all 6 of my guys on team 1. That's nice. I guess I'll go left. I'm probably going to regret it. But up seems pretty terrible too. You can see how the number of blue castles is continuing to shrink. Okay, we're really losing ground. How long of a battle is this Team 2 going to be taking? And we're coming up on it. All right. Did my Team 3 already get wiped out? Everybody got wiped out. Everybody but center. Let's go PD. Go Arctica. It's a red and a white. Let's go Rowdy in front. Two whites, 1 red. 2 and 2. 3 and 2. Give him, he's gonna heal us up. Let's go green. Green. Red. Green. Green. White. We'll try 2. We'll try 3. We'll send both up there. Let her attack again. Sweet goodness. Look at this team I'm gonna be facing. Oh my gosh. It's brutal. I am not using Revitalize of any kind. A lot of... let me rephrase what I was about to say. During the course of this game's evolution, Revitalize has played a very important role. In the beginning of this game, I'm going to say the first 2 years, Revitalize was so unique and so hard to come by that those who had like a 5 Revite, they couldn't be stopped. Now, right around years 3 and 4 of this game, Revitalize started to become an insignia or a crest, and you could put another main talent on. And if you had a strong main talent like a War God, and you had a 5 Revite crest, again, you went to the next phase or evolution of it. We're at a point right now in year 5 and 6 where the heroes that they're releasing have very fast energy recovery, very quick and full energy production. And I couldn't tell you the exact numbers, but if you were to throw a 5 Revite team out there or an 8 Revite team versus some of today's fast energy producers, there wouldn't be a tremendous difference between them. Obviously, the Revite team's going to go off a second or two earlier, but what ends up happening, even with a 9 Revite, after a few seconds, the effect wears off completely, and you're basically left with no talent at all. So I stay away from Revite. Even in player versus player head-to-head scenarios, I stay away from Revite. I go more with a survival insignias, survival talents, my Sacred Light, my survival insigs, maybe a little regen on my healers, things like that. Still got all 6 of my team members. It's real nice. Wow, look at that team. That road to top 5 team. That's what's killing everybody. Okay. Let's take a look over here. What we got? It's not too bad. Okay, we might be able to take that. Okay, we've reached just over the halfway mark of the entire battle. We're at 30 minutes and 31 minutes have elapsed thus far out of the 60-minute game mode. Curious to see what's going to happen down here. Did a Guild Wars today. I'm thinking about being in the center base. And maybe think of it. I'm just fending off attacker after attacker. It's the same thing in Guild Wars. Uh, the Guild Wars attack counter goes up to 199, and then a plus, meaning over 199 attacks have been done on you. Now, not successful, but people have attempted to beat your base 199 plus times. That's as high as it goes. I hit 199 plus attacks typically within the first 2 hours of Guild Wars. I'm target number one out there. Uh, but my base setup is doing a really good job at keeping people from getting 100%. I really don't think there's any way in Guild Wars to stop somebody. I've talked about this before, not in any detail. There's 2 or 3 tricks. There's 2 tricks that people play in Guild Wars that require augmenting the game system functions. It's really ridiculous stuff. I've heard people explain it that it's not cheating. If you're augmenting system functions in order to produce a result that is not intended by the game itself, that's an argument for another time. That's a different video. There's really no way to stop them, but there is a way to stop even the people who are augmenting system functions. There's a way to stop them from getting 100%, and that's by keeping them hung up on your base for so long that they time out of their little cheat mode. So I have that kind of a base setup. I'm working towards that kind of a base setup. It's a long process, evolutionary process. You have to learn about it. I'm trying to study, think about how my heroes best work together, defend the base, and just keep people from getting 100%. And the successful attacks that have been done against me today in Guild Wars, I'm going down the list, and it's like 87%, 57%, 53%, 62%. So the people who are getting through aren't getting through entirely. Now that's not everybody. Some are still 100% me, but I'm doing a lot better in terms of controlling how the attacks against me, what the outcome is going to be. I'm going to keep trying to learn about that. I still really want to do a series of base build videos. That's probably my favorite aspect of Castle Clash. Still holding on to center. This is real nice. Coming up on 5 minutes left in this round. Okay, we lost team 3. Oh, wrong button. Let's move over. I did lose Walla Walla back there. That's sad. Throw him in there. Okay, you can't edit the team when it's currently in battle. So that's Something to keep in mind. Okay, nice. Let's go up. This time, did we lose Team 2 already? Oh, no, they were the ones that were out there for a little while. It's fine. Let's see who else. Let's throw our friend Succubus up there. Yeah. That's a neutral team. I don't want that. Remove. I need somebody who can tank up there. Well, she can't tank, but she's definitely going to stun people up. It's good. Let's see how we do over here. Oh my goodness. We're going to get crushed. Let's see. We go over to 2. Nope. I mean, I'm throwing out like a succubus against these guys at this point. You know, we're running down to the end of the round. Just hope I can keep center. That's all I'm looking for. Yeah, that's could go either way. I'll go left. In between battles, we can check points, see how we're doing. And we're in 3rd out of 4th. Was in this guild in Mutilator for a period of time. Only because I see the names displayed. Do I feel as though I have the right to say this? I don't ever call out players by name, but I tell you, Mutilator was one of the finest guilds that I ever had the pleasure to be a part of. And their guild leader, wasting my time, WMT, the best guild leader I ever saw. A fantastic team builder. Great at what he does, great at rallying people, great at motivating people. Set standard that was not unobtainable. It was a high standard, of course. You're in a top guild, and you're expected to participate and to be a part of that guild and to do your job. But he never asked anything of anybody that he wasn't willing to do 10 times over himself. So it was a really fantastic leadership style, a lead by example style. And it was a pleasure to be a part of that guild. Some of the top players in the game are in Mutilator. JT is All Business is in Mutilator. Kiwi Mutilator is in there. There's a couple other people in the top 50 at least. Let's see here. Yep. A lot of these names are familiar to me. Yeah, it's a good guild. Road to Top 5, another fantastic guild. Look at the preparatory guild for Top 5. It's like they do baseball, where they have like a AAA division. And as you go through your minor league, you're able to, I think when you reach a certain might level, able to then transfer over to Top 5. And Purple Pumpkins, I don't have a lot of information on Purple Pumpkins, but they've been around a long time. I mean, these are 3 classic guilds. It's a pleasure to be able to play along with them. I say this in so many videos, I'm sorry to be repetitive, but I always feel that it's not the players versus the players. It's the players versus the game. And together, the players can beat this game. We can do that together by sharing information and by being transparent with one another. I feel the same way about guilds. It's not guild versus guild, even in Guild Wars. No, it's guilds versus the game. It's all the guilds together. And I'm on a couple of line groups on the Line app. And it's a collection of Castle Clash players from a variety of guilds. Some even solo players who've never been a part of a guild. And everybody's able to freely share information, and you're able to say, hey, I would recommend this. This would be a good setup. Yeah, it's a great thing to see. Let's quickly get this back in. Where's my tree? Come on, buddy. Who's the other dude? Oh, it's Rosa. Did I save team one successfully? Thank goodness. Before I got into a combat situation. Okay, I want to make sure my team one is good. All right, excellent. Team one's still in there, man. Let's do this. Let's make a nice, strong white team that's going to have. You know what? Let's go red. We'll get a nice attack advantage when we use a red team. Let's do nub. I'm gonna need one more red. Let's try our friend Trixie. He's gonna knock out some people. Let's do this. You know what? Let's do this. Remove. Let's put Skelly in there. He'll do much better. Let's go Kamo up in front. We'll do Shura as well. Do her back there for the revive and the damage boost. Let's put him in here. Put her back there. Looks like we're going to have a green team by the time this is all over. Green, green, green. We have 3, and we can put Coolum up there. All right, well, nice. Let's go. Our team's probably going to get slaughtered. Okay. I've got one team left here. I'm under attack in center again. Sweet goodness. I'm holding on my team 3 to see how the battle on the left turns out. All right, nice. We got through. I'm going to go to 3. 3 move over to the left. These teams are all in a battle and cannot move. If we can just hold center for 17 more minutes and 40 seconds, about the time it takes to, I don't know, bake a meatloaf, then we're going to be okay. I think it probably takes longer to bake a meatloaf than 17 minutes. I don't know. I'm a vegetarian. All right. Taco Bell is vegetarian. They have a lot of vegetarian stuff. It's about the amount of time it takes you to sit in line waiting for Taco Bell. All right, let's try this. Team 2 got laid out. If we keep going north, I think we're just going to keep getting killed. So we should probably stay away from the top slot, that north spot. Let's put another red in there so we get... yeah, it's fine. Let's go Team 3, move over here. Team 2, move over here. Sometimes I've done this mistake. I've been in center base, you know, holding center, defending it, and accidentally, like, I click over here, and I click to send my center team to a different castle. I've accidentally abandoned center by doing that. Have to be careful where you click. Let's move Team 3 to the left. Okay. Let's see how Team 2 does. I'm curious. I think there's still that really tough Laz team in here. Let's move 3 up. So if we only had, 2 to 3 guild members to fill in and hold each of these castles that we as a team are turning blue, then we would do fantastically. We could really cover ground and spread out, and we would be a bit more of we would cover more territory in terms of this game board. But as I expressed about 15 minutes ago, I can't move, take bases, and hold them simultaneously. So I'm just going to try to do what I think I can do best, which is try to take ground. And hopefully others will fill it in. How are we doing on teams? It looks like Team 2 is defeated. I got all my guys still on team one. Oh, that's nice. Let's go with PK. I would do a white team. We'll put this man back here. Definitely won't want him up front. Put her back. Put her up front. We'll do the plant warrior. Okay. Team two. I'll go left now. I'm going to go back. It's probably easier battles. My 2 and 3 teams are far weaker than team 1. I don't know how close to center 3 is going to be able to keep fighting. Better to go back and try to capture some of these bases before the time starts really running down. Oh, good. We were successful with team 2. Let's move up and have team 3 cover the ground at the bottom of the screen. Try to make some distance with 2. Oh, team 1, I fended everybody off. Good. Three was successful. Okay. Teams 2 and 3 are currently engaged in combat. They are not the strongest teams that I can create. I don't know how well they're going to do. You know, it depends on your philosophy or your strategic approach to Fortress Feud. Is it better to make 3 teams where you equally distribute your best heroes? Then you have 3, pretty strong teams. Or is it better to take your best heroes, your strongest ones, and just make one super strong team? And, there's an argument to make for both of those choices. I have gone, I'm not saying it's the best choice, but I have gone in the past and currently this time with making one super strong team. A team that I feel as though can fight, pretty much anybody and be successful, that can plow through, sort of the tip of the spear, and use that tip of the spear to clear ground and use my less able and capable teams to fill in that ground. Sort of in the wake of Team 1, Teams 2 and 3 will rise. That's kind of the way I always did it, but that's just my approach. All right, let's see how we're doing. We're definitely covering good ground and getting some nice captures from teams 2 and teams 3. At the end of the round, they total up how many buildings we have, and we're not going to have many. But having center will certainly help us. I think we were going to get almost like 3 times the amount of number of points, than you would for a normal building. Okay, I gotta fill in some people. Let's put Druid back there. Oh my gosh. Oh, I lost Lazulix. What in the earth? Let's do that. Well, my team really took a beating. Team 1 might get knocked out at the last minute. If Team 1 does not make it through the entire battle, I still consider this to be a personal victory. To go against these 3 top guilds and to keep my Team 1 in center base for 45 minutes, that's pretty good. I've done a number of events in Castle Clash this week and fared pretty well. I don't have to set any record here in Fortress Feud. It's like my Lost Battlefield. I finished up Lost Battlefield today, and I took some losses. I ended up coming out with about somewhere approximately 1,100 points. But there are people who haven't even done their Lost Battlefield this week that are at 1,100 points. So that's not really the game mode that I'm best at. I'm gonna try to get better at that. It's a game with a game mode with a completely different approach, a whole different strategy. One of the Castle Clash YouTubers, the Poke is yeah, I've been subscribed to him for a long time. He does very, very in-depth analysis of Lost Battlefield. If anybody ever asked me, hey, who's the Lost Battlefield expert in Castle Clash, I would name him right away. He's has an understanding of that game mode that I haven't seen from other players, and he'll have whole videos that are dedicated just to creating Lost Battlefield teams. And you see the strategy behind it and his decision making process. So if that's something that interests you, you can check out his channel. He has some really, really great information. Let's see where we are. I think right now I'm sitting around rank 50 in Arena. Arena finishes up tomorrow. So it's not really, to me, advantageous to push too much higher than top 50 right away. Tomorrow, I can start moving my way up the ladder. But I would think if I push myself up there tonight, before the server reset in the last day of Arena, I'm just going to get knocked back down. I'll have further to climb. It's better to just try to maintain my position and see how it goes tomorrow. Got about 8 minutes left. I mean, I'm turning this bottom area blue. We're definitely turning things blue down here. Something's working. Let's move on over. How's my team 1 doing? It's probably all torn apart. These poor guys. 4 of them are still in there. All right. Who's the next guy I want to throw in? After all this is said and done, probably Dread Drake. Did 3 get knocked out? Yeah, 3 got knocked out. Okay, let's do this guy. Put her in there, stun him up. And a red to reflect the damage and not to change the warden colors. And I wanted to put Dread Drake in there. Yes, very good. Quickly save that. All right, good. We're gonna go to team 2. Oh, I can't move at all. Otherwise, I'd have to backtrack too far. Let's go to 3 over here. 7 more minutes. Let's go 2 over here. Okay, we got teams 1, 2, and 3 fighting, all pretty close to each other. Team 1's still hanging on. Let's take a look at them. We lost somebody. Who did we lose? Dread Drake, probably. Oh, let's put Professor Chubbs in there. Let's put Chubbs in there. Professor Ribbits. Rebuild it, team 2. Put Candy Cane back there. Have him come rushing in. That's nice. Let's do a team 2. All the way up there. See how this battle to the left of team 3 goes before I move team 3. I'm already sending team 2 north of where team 3 is. All right, let's go move left with team 3. Very good. 6 more minutes. Yep. Bingo. Now we're getting two battles. But I have such weak heroes fighting in there. My gosh, I got Paladin. See how team 1 is. Everybody's still alive. It's real nice. When you get to the 3rd and final round, it is advantageous to you as a player to put all your guys out on the board and just push and push and push up until the last second. I'm going to have to make a new team 3. Just do a white team, obviously. I got 4 whites right there. Let's do another. Let's do RP Queen, why not? Let's go Team 3 North. 4 more minutes. Wow. Team 2 actually took the ground. Going to be uploading a series of videos. I got them ready to upload. Got like 3 or 4 of them sitting in the queue ready to go, but just haven't gotten time to get it done. More so time to film, but not so much. You know what? I'm going to send Team 2 in here as another shield now that we're down to the last 3.5 minutes. But yeah, I made a video on the Forgotten Trials. I was on Forgotten Trials 34. It was such a horrific game mode that I just gave up right around level 34. I said, forget this, I'm done with it, and just moved on with my life. But I got some questions, you know. I was been fighting in the Warden Challenge, and you access that screen, and I've been asked, you know, why aren't you progressing with Forgotten Trials? So I just hit the coffee. I brewed a pot of coffee. I said, I'm going to get through the Forgotten Trials. And I just sat down and kept rerunning it until I finally beat it. Got to the end of stage 45. There's no stage 46, so I was able to get through. I was not able to get through on the first attempts. No. Some of them was running 5-6 times before I finally was able to punch through. So there is a lot of RNG, random number generation, in those Forgotten Trials. If you drop your heroes in a certain place on the board, if the bad guy's skill happens to activate on the right one of your heroes, you're gonna lose. If you use an Ares, for example, and he can silence 5 enemies, well, there's 75 of them on the board. It's great if you can silence the 5 Levanicas that are there, but if you're hitting the 5 Dracaxes, you're dead. So there's a lot of coin flipping RNG in the Forgotten Trials, which I don't like. I like some consistency, because with consistency, in terms of your opponent, a consistent opponent allows you to build a consistent strategy. When it's so random and number generated, it's really just a coin flip. It's almost more advantageous just to drop all your heroes in one spot. You lose, start again. You just keep doing that, rinse and repeat until you finally punch through. But I'll upload that video in the course of the next couple of hours. Okay, we have taken center base. I do not believe it is possible for anybody to knock us out in 1 minute and 19 seconds. That's counting as fighting, so I cannot refill this 6th hero. They're probably battling a Guardian boss, and then Team 2 they'll be fighting next, but they're considering that this castle is under attack, thereby I cannot replenish my team. But we only have 50 seconds left. Let's just hope this ends. This ends with holding that center base. That would be about I don't know. It'd be about 45 minutes I was holding base 1, or the center base. That's pretty good. Then we'll throw a Death Knight in there. The other DK. All right. And we'll just stay here. And that's about it. We're going to just wind down. About 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. And boom. We got 2nd place. I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. With 700. Now look at Mutilator. Had 2.25 times the number of buildings under their control by the end of these rounds. We only had maybe 10 blue buildings under our control during these rounds. But to get second place, I'm very happy with that. Now let's see how we did. We got a boss battle. My team's all moved around. This is not going to be a record-setting boss battle here. Let's see what I can do. Pets are all moved around, and talents, insignias, everything. So don't make fun of my boss battle score. It's just not my preferred team. Let's see. And I'll go back into Fortress Feud and we'll wrap up this video and we'll see how we did in terms of our scores in Fortress Feud. And we'll open up our lucky chests. Can we do this in under 40 seconds? Come on. That's slow. Okay. Very good. Now let's go to get this egg. It's tired eggs. All right, terrific. Put that bad boy in there. Let's go to guild events. Fortress Feud. And watch out for that mysterious feature. It's going to be coming soon. I got 11 chests. All right, nice. Let's go to the rankings and see how we did. 48th overall. And second place in the battle itself. I got 4,244 individual player points. Holy smokes. Really nice. Okay, very good. So, wait a minute. I just want to check one more thing. Okay, we had 11 people online. And Mutilator ended up having 32 people who joined their battle for various lengths. Purple Pumpkins had 22 people who joined into the battle. Road to Top 5 had... Why can't it let me click ahead? Had 12 people. So we had 11 and Road to Top 5 had 12. We both had, both of our guilds had very few individuals out there in the battle. The Fortress Feud game mode is not one that we require in Always Hostile because it is time specific. It is only every other Sunday at 2000 system time. And that's it. So if you're a European player, I mean, you're in bed right now. So I've always thought it to be very inequitable to require a time-specific game mode. Whereas the only thing we do require is Guild Wars. You have 24 hours. So if you're going to join a guild, make sure you're interested in taking part in the guild events. Otherwise, don't join the guild. Take part in these events. I don't do any of these events for the rewards. Whatever is going to be in these lucky chests, a couple of, like 1,000 fame, and some refresh cards or whatever. I mean, it's nothing. Here's some labyrinth chests. I do it for the point of pride. Okay, so crappy labyrinth chests. These legendary hero card. Let's go. It's gonna be Succubus. Snow Cell. Okay, and then these 11. Let's see these horrible romantic rewards that they're giving us. Look at this. Look at this. All right, Fortress Feud. Let's see what we can get. Look at this. Other than the fame, I get better stuff from doing Lava 4. Ugh. Anyway, well, that's just how it goes, I guess. All right. I'm going to check you all in the next video. I hope you're having a great night. I'm going to see you pretty soon. All right. Bye-bye.